So I've been in my corporate gig a little over 16 years, started Natural Born Organizers 9 years ago. So I had to prove to my husband that my business was an asset to the family and not a liability. And so that looked like constant and consistent income.
You're about to listen to the best of TSP. This is a collection of content from workshops and conferences that we've done over the years because we want to help you grow and expand your business. So do me a favor, lean in, pay attention, and listen now.
All right. Tanisha, for you, what would you say was the biggest challenge and how'd you overcome that?
My biggest challenge was rates and pricing. So I had to raise my rates because if I'm going to hire somebody, I can't be doing the thing at a low level, right? Because I'm trying to be an employer. And then also creating packages. So everything don't have to be custom. So if I'm doing an assessment online and I see everything I need to see, either you're gonna get a day package, a 2.5 day package, or a full week package. And then once I was able to do that, then it's like I'm quoting people and then the invoices started adding up. Next thing I knew, I hit my first 5-figure month.
All right. So let me stick with you for a second, and then we'll go to Kiera. Something just happened to you recently.
Yes.
What just happened?
Yeah. I left my corporate gig.
So before we go on, tell me about that transition. What was the difference for you to get into a position when you could, because you've been doing this it ain't like you just started 2-3 months ago. You've been doing this for a while. What was the difference for you to get to a point you can make the transition, and what was that like for you?
So I've been in my corporate gig a little over 16 years, started Natural Born Organizers 9 years ago. So I had to prove to my husband that my business was an asset to the family and not a liability. And so that looked like constant and consistent income. Frugal Freddie ain't having it.
His name really Freddie too?
No, his name is Dana, but I call him Frugal
like,
Freddie.
Gracious. That brother got a bad rap, right? I was like,
and so quite frankly, it got to the point to where I was burning the candle at both ends, and I literally had 1 inch left, right, of the wax. And so I had to get to the point to where I was bringing in consistent income that was exceeding what my corporate job has been giving, the security, right? And so I literally had to sit my husband down. It's like, listen, if you give me, once this pandemic gives us a little freedom to travel after initial shutdown, give me to the end of 2021 to just go hard in the paint. If I can prove that I can raise the demand and meet the demand, can I leave? He was like, do it. Do it. Now, that was it. It was between the raising the prices, making it easier for people to say yes, and then going hard in the paint.
That's good.
And saving that money.
That's good. And I don't remember what your prices were, but I knew they were ridiculous a little while. It was like, what? You doing what? For what? But you got them prices up, and it changed, yes. Right? So I can tell you this. So one thing about knowing some of your story is that it probably would have been impossible for you to leave if you weren't charging more.
Oh, I'd still be there. I would absolutely still be there. And my initial goal was to leave my corporate job December 31st, 2021. I wrote it down. I left my corporate job October 26, 2021.
There we go. Good stuff. So I wanted to point that out because some of you may already have the product or the service that you need, the people, the traffic, everything. It just could be that you're not valuing yourself, your services, and your prices correctly, and that one change could be the thing that shifts you from where you are to where you want to be.
Thanks for listening to another episode of the Traffic, Sales, and Profit Show. Hey, do me a favor. If you enjoyed what you heard today, subscribe and follow us on this platform right now to make sure you do not miss a beat as we drop new episodes and additional content every single week. Also, if you'd like to get access to a free paperback copy of my book, access to the TSP Traffic, Sales, and Profit free Facebook group, our challenges, resources, our events, and more, make sure you visit us at www.trafficsalesandprofit.com/podcast.